Open the book to page 124. This is lesson 4.1. This lesson is on ratio and rate problems. So first, let's talk about the ratio. Okay. The ratio is comparison of two like quantities, two like things. And it's usually written in a fractional form, like A to B. So this is comparing A to B. So the ratio of A to B is this. So this is for A to B. Now, if you written this way, this is B to A. So you have to watch the B to A. So you have to watch the order of which way you write. So again, ratio is comparing two like things and write in a fractional form. So let's go over some examples. So example 1A. It says find the ratio of men to women. So there are 13 men. So there are 13 men and 17 women. So you're comparing the ratio of men to women. So men to women would be 13 to 17. Right? So it would be 13 over 17. The B is a ratio of men, ratio of women to men. So it's women to men. So it would be 17 over 13. So women to men. So you have to watch the order very carefully. Now C is find the ratio of men to the total number. Okay, so you are 13 men, 17 women. So the total is 30. So the ratio men to the total will be 13 over 30. Okay? So again, this is men to women, this is women to men, this is men to total. And because the ratio is a fraction, we usually reduce the ratio to a lowest term. So on page 125, example 2, you have ratio of 48 to 30. So it's 48 to 30. Right? So 48 to 30. And you want to reduce the lowest term. So you can, so if you're not sure what number to try, just look at both are even. So you can divide by 2. So divide by 2, you get 24. Divide by 2, you get 15. And then you can divide by 3. So divide by 3, you get 5. Divide by 3, you get 8. And so this is equal to 8 over 5. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to example 3. Example 3, it says reduce the ratio of 42 to 156 to the lowest term. Okay, so again, you can reduce by 2, so it'd be 21. Reduce by, when I say reduce means divide. Divide by 2, you get 78. Then you can divide by 3, you get 7. Divide by 3. Now you know you can divide by 3 because you add the digits together, it gives you 15, and 15 is divisible by 3. Right? So divide by 3, you get 26. And that's it. So it would be 7 over 26. Okay, let's go to example 4. Again, when you're talking about ratio, you must be using the same or like quantities, meaning that they have to be the same kind. So for example, example 4, you have 6 inches compared to 1 foot. Okay? So first you have to convert both in, so to convert this, you need to make into the same. So 6 inch and 1 foot, you need to convert into 6 inch. You have to make them the same. So it'll be 12 inch, right? 1 foot equal to 12 inch. And the inch and inch will cancel out. Notice even the label can cancel out too, right? In this case, you cannot cancel. That's why you cannot do that, right? So you convert, so the label can cancel out. And this 6 and 12 can divide by 6. And so answer is 1 over 2. Okay, let's go to example 5. Reduce the ratio of 5 cents to $1 to the lowest term. Again, you have to convert this. So it'd be 5 cents. $1 is 100 cents. Right? So you see the label have to be the same so they can cancel out. And so both of these are divisible by 5. So divide by 5, you get 1. Divide by 5, you get 20. So you get 1 over 20. And that would be your answer. Okay, let's go to example 6. it says break, take a 15 minutes break. So 15 minutes, this is the break. And for every 2 hours he work, so 2 hours work. Okay, again, write down all your information. It says find the ratio of work time. So work time, so you have to watch the order, right? So work time, so it's 2 hours. Ratio of work time to the break time. Okay, so again, you have to convert this into the same label, right? So 2 hours, 1 hour is 60 minutes, so 2 hours would be 120 minutes. So the minutes and minutes will cancel out, right? And now you can worry about a number. So both are divisible by 5. So divide by 5, you get 3. Divide by 5, you get 24. And divide by 3, you get 1. Divide by 3, you get 8. Okay, now this is one of the few cases you can put over 1. So this ratio is 8 over 1. So it's 8 to 1. Okay, so in this case, you want to keep the 1 in the denominator because it's a ratio, so it's comparison. Okay, but if it's not a ratio, normally you just write 8. But because it's a ratio, you need to have something to compare, so you need to keep the 1 in the bottom. Okay, let's go to example 7. So on page 126, example 7. This one is again it's a ratio, but it's not a whole number. So it says simplify the ratio of 1 3/8 to 11, right? So 1 3/8 to 11. So what you do is again, you can, this means division, right? So you got 1 3/8 divided by 11. So convert this, so it'd be 11 over 8 times by 1 over 11. And so 11 get cancelled out, so this is equal to 1 to 8, or 1 over 8. Okay, let's go to example 8. Example 8 says simplify the ratio of 1 3/4 to 3.5. Okay, so you can read and translate. So now this is equal to 1 3/4 divided by 3.5. So convert this into improper fraction. So you get 7 over 4 divided by 7 over 2. Okay. You can do one step at a time. So convert right now. And next thing is go ahead and change that into multiplication. So it'd be 2 over 7. So this cancel out and this cancel out. So it ends would be 1 to 2, right? Okay, let's go to example 9. It says simplify the ratio of 3.6 to 12. Now this is decimal, so it's easy if you just move one decimal place over. So it'd be 36. I move over, so it'd be 120. Right, so move this one place over, move one place over. So now after that, you can go ahead and go and simplify. And notice you can divide by 12, right? But if it's too hard, you can kind of slow it down. So it's easy if you just divide by 12. So divide by 12, you get 10. Divide by 12, you get 3. And so it'd be 3 over 10, or 3 to 10. Okay, let's go to example 11. Okay, let's go to 3. So page 127, example 11. Let's go to example 10. Do example 10. So example 10 says a 6-foot man casts a shadow at 7. So the man is 6 foot tall and casts a shadow 7.5 foot shadow. Find the ratio of the man's height to the length of the shadow. So you got 6. So the height to the shadow would be 6 to 7.5. So this is equal to 6 divided by 7.5. So this is equal to 6 divided by, I can do it step by step. So this is 15 over 2. I convert that into improper fraction. Next, you go and make into multiplication by flipping it over. And now you can go and reduce. So 6 and 15 divided by 3, you get 2. Divided by 3, you get 5. So this is 4 to 5. Okay, next, let's go to talk about rates. So ratio is comparing the things with the same type of things. Okay, so we covered that before, right? Like the earlier example, you have to you compare the inch with inch, right? Cent with cent, right? So this is the ratio. Ratio have to compare the same thing. Whereas the rates compare different things. So things are different. And in this case, for example, you have miles per hour. So when you like a speed. Okay? So for example, if you read, it says a rate is a comparison of two unlike quantities. We often use the word per. So when you see the rates, usually have the word per, per. So it has something per something, right? To express the rates. And the word per means division. Okay, so rates means use the word per, and that means division. Same thing. Okay. So for example, if it says if we drove 150 miles in 3 hours. Okay, so 150 miles in 3 hours. Right, so you can notice there are different labels, right? So that's the rate. When they are the same, it's a ratio. And so when you divide by 3, you get 1, divide by 3, you get 50, right? So this would be 50 miles per hour. Okay? That means 50 miles for each hour. 50 miles for 1 hour. That's what per means divide. Okay? So that's the rate. Okay, so let's go to example 11. It says, Mario typed 230 words. So again, write down all your information, 230 words in 5 minutes. So these are your informations. Find the rates in words per minute. So you have to watch the order. It says words per minute. So it'd be 230 words divided by 5 minutes. Okay? And so you can cancel things out. Normally you want to make the bottom equal to 1. So divide by 5, you get 1. Divide by 5, you get 46. And so you're going to get 46 words per minute. Again, over 1 minute, that's per minute. Okay, let's go to example 12. It says Kim earned $94 for working 8 hours. Okay, find the rate of her pay in dollars per hour. So dollar comes first, so it goes on the top. So dollars per hour, right? So that's what you're looking for. Okay, so again, first you want to reduce, divide this by, this one does not divide exactly. So, but that's going to lower as much as you can. Divide by 2, you get 4. Divide by 2, you get 47. And you can go off to the side, that's going to divide. So 47 divided by 4. So you get 1, 4, drop. So 1, so you get 4 minus, right? So you get 3. Put a 0, so 7. 4 times 7, 28. Minus, again, you just keep doing the divisions, right? So 5. Okay? So this is equal to 11.75. Again, you can put dollars on it. So $11.75 per hour, right? So you get dollar per hour. And so that would be your answer. Okay, next thing is the unit cost. The unit cost is similar to this. Okay, it's going to be very similar. So, next thing we're going to talk about is unit cost. Unit means 1. So this is going to cost of 1 item. That's what it means. Okay. So in example 13, it says a 16-ounce loaf of bread costs $1.39. and have 24 slices. So these are all your information. So A, find the cost per ounce. So you want to find out how much per ounce. Okay, so dollar, so you want the cost means money, right? So it will be dollar per ounce. So it would be 139 over 16 ounces, right? So in this case, you're going to have to divide. And I'm going to use the cents, okay? So convert that into cents. So I'm going to use 139 cents divided by 16. And you want to run off to the nearest tenth, okay? Okay, so to go and divide, you're going to get 8. So 6 times 8 is 48, carry 4. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Subtract, so you get 1, 1. And then this over here, and it's going to be point. And this is going to be 6. So 6 times 6 is 36, carry 3. 1 times 6 is 6, plus 3 is 9, minus. And so you're going to get 4, 1. Okay, and 0. And next one, next one would be 8. So 8, we already have it here, right? Times 8, you get 128. So minus, you get 12. Okay, and next one, so you want to put it to the nearest, let's see, nearest tenth of a cent. So that's enough already. Okay, because these are cents, so this is the tenth, right? So you look over here. So this will make you carry it over. So this will equal to 8.7 cents per ounce. Okay. Okay, so again, if you're looking for ounce, you have to divide by that to get for 1 ounce, right? And you can use a long division on the side, and to the nearest tenth. So this is the tenth. So you have to get one more extra digit so you can run off to 7, right? Okay, now let's go to example 13b. It says find the cost per slice. So you want to use the per slice. So again over here, so you're gonna have the cost per slice. Okay, so you're gonna have a 139 divided by 24 slices. Okay. So again, you should go off to the side, and I'm going to use 139 cents divided by 24. Okay, so that's going to divide. Okay. So this one you can go 5. So 5 times 4 is 20, carry 2. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2, 20, right? So subtract, you get 19. You add a 0 and put a decimal over here. And the next one would be 7. 4 times 7 is 28, carry 2. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2, 16, right? Subtract, you get 2, 22. And you have to go one more digit. And so this would be 9. 4 times 9 is 36, carry 3. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 3 is 21. Okay, but that's enough. So this will carry it in, make this go up, so it'll be 5.8. So it's going to be equal to 5.8 cents per slice.